one story, recent one issue happened. One of the child was sold by mother. Immediately it came out, the news came out saying that गरीबी के वजह से माँ को बच्चे को बेचना पड़ा. Bengal, Bihar, Tripura. This is the major chunk where we have the majority of child marriages. You will be surprised. Tripura, 40% of the married girl are married before 18.
You are a technocrat, you come from a technology background. How do you see that technology can change or transform a district?
For accessibility and for transparency, technology can definitely help us. Definitely help us, and technology is doing that. What we did is, whenever there was a shadi, usko arrest karte. We used to arrest him, put him in jail.
Namaste and welcome again to our series talking to the administrator. Today we are honored to have with us Shri Saju Vaheed A, a distinguished IAS officer from the 2015 batch, currently serving as the District Magistrate and Collector of Dhalai in Tripura. Shri Saju Vaheed brings a wealth of experience and knowledge in administration. As a District Magistrate, his role is crucial in ensuring both governance and development in this unique and beautiful part of Tripura, India. Tripura is known for its scenic landscape, rich cultural heritage and vibrant blend of tribal communities. It holds a special place in India's northeastern region. Through this interview, we will gain insight into the challenges and opportunities that come with administrating. Welcome, Mr. Saju, to Talking to Public Administration. We're happy to have you here. Tripura is widely recognized for its rich beauty and scenic landscape. Tell me more about your district, Dhalai, which is where you're serving as a district administrator. Tell me some uniqueness about this place.
Dhalai is the largest district in Tripura, and previously Dhalai, it was a north district, and in 1992 it was carved out from north district and separated into Dhalai district. Currently Dhalai is the largest district in Tripura, having around 60% of forest coverage and majority tribal dominated, and we have around 30-40% of Bengali population also. This is located in the heart of Tripura. When you say from Agartala towards north, it is in between, so it is almost like, and have some tourist attractions like Dombur Lake. It is a very good scenic lake and all, and the geography itself is very beautiful. So, and the tribal lifestyles, we have so many tribes are there in Tripura, around 17 tribes are there, and they have unique culture and all these things. Unlike other states, northeastern states, we have a multiple number of tribal groups. It is not just a subdivision of one, it is different tribes as such. And some of the tribes have their own language which is completely different from the other one, and they have even have scripts, and they follow different cultures. Like some tribe is more Buddhist, some tribes are Christian, some tribes are Hindus, like that.
Diverse.
It is very diverse. It is very diverse and a beautiful state.
As a district magistrate and collector, your responsibilities ranges from a regulator to development functions. So how do you manage, how do you balance between the development and governance part in your district?
When we were preparing for UPSC, we were taught that in public administration it is told that district magistrate is an elephant carrying, a tortoise carrying the load of an elephant. Now currently we are experiencing that. Especially in case of Tripura, unlike other bigger states where you have a separate line of command for development activities. The district magistrate, even though he is a coordinator, for developmental activities just like REGA or all panchayat related things, it is managed by the PDDRDA or CEO Jilla Parishad. That way they are managed, and the CEO Jilla Parishad and PDDRDA have a major role in the developmental activities, while collectors will be looking after the land revenue matters and overall coordination. This development is one of the vertical. But in case of Tripura, as a district magistrate, I am the CEO Jilla Parishad, I am the PDDRDA, I am the land acquisition the arbitrator for land acquisition collector. Land acquisition collector is my, and disaster management, and n number of verticals we are, and even I am the commissioner of district, superintendent of excise in my district. But in other states it will be different.
Okay, in other states it is different.
But here we are looking, the collector.
So a lot of functions that you look after. So a lot of
functions are there. Okay. Revenue, development and all other things. So it's a very huge gamut of things which we have to coordinate and management. But altogether I will say that the major role of a DM is coordination.
Okay.
So because we have multiple line departments working in, and all these line departments working in site house, and they have their own line of command, line chain of command. But in the current situation, the integration or the coordination between the multiple department is very, very, very important. For example, social welfare, this Anganwadi centers and all, they need a approach road, they need a electricity, they need drinking water. So when this line department talk to the other line department like PWD, DWS, drinking water and sanitation, they may not respond properly. In that case, as an administrator, if I can get into that and get this solved, so that problem will be solved. Otherwise, this will keep on lingering and all. The same thing for that particular matter, there will be a land revenue issues, a land related issue, acquisition issue, capital expenditure issue. As a district magistrate, I will have a whole picture of my district, from where the fund is coming, which all departments have the fund, and where all the schemes are there. So I can definitely channelize all these funds to wherever required. Otherwise, from the line department, social welfare department, they will get some fund. From Northeastern Council, I have some fund. From donor, I have some other fund. From MP lad, some fund. From MLA lad, there are some fund. And all these people are trying to make an Anganwadi center. It is a high chance that same person will be making multiple Anganwadi center in the same location. And in the land department may not also be not knowing, sir, mujhe nahi pata.
So this must not be overlooked as well.
This cannot be overlooked. So in that case, in the same, for example, one road is coming. This is a major thing. This is even though it looks simple, you may be seeing on the field that, sir, there are adjacent to one, there are this assets are there but not utilized. So this kind of issues will come. And in the case of roads, for example, there's a very common thing that from National Highway will construct a road, the next day DWS will do digging. And second thing is that National Highway construction is going on, across that there will be a power line. The removal of power line will be a problem, the road will block that point of time, or some railway will be coming. So all these things need to be coordinated, but the DM knows that there is a highway going up and there is a power line coming up. So he can say that yes, this is being crossed, you don't do that. Or that coordination, district magistrate can have a very heavy role. And now the district magistrate have more role in welfare functions. Like Senior Citizens Bills Act, we have a major role. So welfare is a major thing where this Beti Bachao Beti Padhao, where child marriage and other things we need to do. Nasha Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, where drugs related things we have a major role to do. And in all these things, for example, I'll take simple thing of child marriage prevention. We have done a pilot project there and we have successfully done in my previous district. It was selected for the last round of PM award. Result is yet to be declared, but not yet declared. But that in that particular issue, child marriage is looked after by NCPCR. NCPCR asks, and I am a child protection officer as a DM. My sub-divisional magistrate is also a child protection officer. Below, my DCs are also child protection officer. And I have to give a quarterly report to NCPCR saying that for the last 3 months, this many child marriages occurred and I have cancelled this many and this many I have prevented. This report I have to send. So most of the time what we see is we never get an information about any child marriage from the field because it is not a legal thing. It is a family function which happens and it happens like that.
It happens in a very closed environment.
It's a very closed
and nobody comes to know about it.
It's very difficult to know.
Yes.
While on the other side, health department have a mandate saying that teenage pregnancy should be prevented. You should not allow any teenage pregnancy. And so Janani Suraksha Yojana, Mother Samayojana Yojana, all other schemes are saying that if the girl is below 18, you should not give the benefit. So that way you can prevent. But health department will come to know about a child marriage only when the girl becomes pregnant and come to the hospital. They cannot prevent. They are already done. Third is Anganwadi Center social welfare. There you are looking after the mother and also the child up to 5 years. So there also it is said that child marriage should be prevented. You should create awareness. You should not allow any child marriage. But the 18-year-old girl or 12 to 18-year-old girl never comes to Anganwadi Center.
So how do you address these challenges? Because these are challenges.
Now the fourth one, education department. They know that this girl is absent for a month and her marriage is planned and she is getting married. So their problem is the education department cannot go to the house and say that don't do the marriage. And even education department, a small school teacher, he don't have any access to the district magistrate or sub-divisional magistrate and go, or even to the police to say that sir child marriage ho raha hu, usko roko. Iska himmat hai nahi. So that way the whole thing is gone. Information is with the education.
Right.
Work have to be done by the administration, and this is not good. So if you have a coordination mechanism where you can coordinate all these 4 departments, then it can easily be done.
Okay.
But this can be done only by the DM, because these are all important departments, and this punishment should be done by the police. These are all major big departments, and they will not talk to each other.
Okay.
But if a district magistrate thinks that yes, I want to stop it, so then that information comes to him and he can direct, yes, this is happening, you do this. Or I will collect. Now what we are doing is that we collected the information from the schools. I said that if a student is absent for more than 7 days, one girl student, go to the house, inquire why she is absent.
Okay.
If there is any process or a plan for that, you should report to me direct through a WhatsApp. I will tell to the concerned SDM. They will go. Then my DCPU, when child line, everything will be activated. So in this way, we were able to prevent 220 child marriages.
That is really
we
good.
brought 230 students back to school. So this requires a very well coordination. That way, in welfare activities also, district magistrate's role is increasing. But we are already blocked up with so many works, so many things. But definitely half an hour, 1 hour. All the departments, for example, election, we are the major fulcrum of election.
Right.
Chief electoral officer, we are the district electoral officer. We have to take care of the electoral rolls. We have to conduct the election as a returning officer. So election, when it comes in, election is a continuous process. Even though you are not seeing election, every quarterly we have to change our electoral rolls, update the electoral rolls. There also we have the function. So election commission will say that you spend half an hour for this. Swachh Bharat mission, they say you spend half an hour for this. Rega, you spend half an hour for this. PMAY, you spend half an hour. Rural development, you spend half an hour. Education, you spend half an hour. Social welfare, you spend half an hour. Health, you have spent half an hour. You are the chairman of Rogi Kalyan Samiti. You say one, everywhere you spend half an hour. This half an hour depends upon us. Where will I give that half an hour to 45 minutes? But if you think, you can do. But definitely it is heavy load.
It's very micromanagement kind of a thing.
Because of this technological intervention,
It's become easier.
It is become easy and difficult. We are getting gamut of issues, and we want a solution very quick, and we are in a transparent thing. So people in a no way, this very small issue happening in a small village in somewhere in the corner of Dhalai district, he will write a post tagging PMO, tagging DM, tagging CMO.
Okay.
And they have the dedicated system to note, and even before I came to know, the top level will understand that there is a problem. Why
Social
you are not
media.
responding? Yes,
Social
social media. So it is accessibility is so high. So we have to be more of so fast. So we have to resolve this issue. I remember one story. One recent issue happened. One of the child was sold by mother.
Okay.
So immediately it came out. The news came out saying that गरीबी के वजह से माँ को बच्चे को बेचना पड़ा. This is the state of Tripura. त्रिपुरा में तो इतना गरीबी हो रहा हूँ, माँ को बच्चे को सेल करना पड़ा. So this message within and that news came on Friday evening. Saturday, Sunday was chutti, and Monday I was having a VC with the Honorable Chief Election Commissioner because election was going on. So we were busy with election. This news topped and it came in the national media, it became viral, everything within 2 days. So Monday morning I was having a VC with the CEC. Today I got the call, what are you doing there? This is being happening in your district one. Then we inquired. Actually we inquired already. I could not, we are not so fast as like public. I did not report it to the higher authority saying that this happened.
Before social media could
Before
not report it.
Actually this baby was her 11th baby.
Oh my God.
And she is already 54 or something.
Okay.
And 6 months back her husband died. And she wanted to abort her, but she could not do. It got extended, and because of that the doctor said that don't abort, it is not good. So then they managed an adopting parents, they did it, but not through the legal way. They said that okay, we will take care of the baby, don't abort it. And then we were taking care of that mother for the last month, and when the delivery happened, and then the other person took the baby, and just for a financial thing they gave some money to that mother.
Benefits.
That was settled, but this was taken by a political people because election was going on.
Okay.
So they covered all other stories.
Okay.
They just put that गरीबी की वजह से मार. Now we have had to take back that baby and told the mother that you have to take care of.
Okay.
You don't have any other way. Now the
So
baby.
you're supporting the mother and child?
Yeah. Now also we are supporting. Definitely we will support. But they never came to us. It was an arrangement done from the hospitals. So that way they did. So the thing which goes in 2 days, so we had to intervene immediately, and we brought back the kid, and then everything was done, which was already in our custody. Then you have to do the media management. You have to do different departments. Everything need to be done. Then Human Rights Commission gave a shock cause notice against me, and I have to reply that. So all this we have to do it in a very blink of a time, and they do this, and in a very sensitive way, so that it should not be a viral thing. So that kind of issues are coming up because of these technological interventions. In a way it is good, but it will be a lot for us.
On a similar note, like how you are a technocrat, you come from a technology background, how do you see that technology can change or transform a district?
Actually, the government system, the most important thing for any civilian, any common man, is accessibility and transparency. These two things can be, and awareness, these three things. This will ensure equity, efficiency, all other things. These three things are bare minimum fundamentals of this thing. For accessibility and for transparency, technology can definitely help us. And technology is doing that. Problem is with the awareness. People don't know that the thing is accessible through this particular system. And I can know all this information which I am doing for this RTI and all this. There is a web portal. Go there, search it, we will get it. And this thing can be given by technology, but people should be made aware that this is available. It will take time. Now,
so how do you or your setup, your district administration is taking care of spreading awareness among your people?
Actually, District Magistrate office is the major center for public grievance. The public grievance is the point where a civilian comes to District Magistrate. उन्हें जो झेलना है वो पूरा झेल कर बहुत मेहनत करके मेरे पास आया.
Gets tired of everything.
He tried everything. The last resort. Because coming to the district offices, DM office is a big thing. So we have to take care of that part. So we have a grievance redressal system where most of the time what happens is we work as a post office. Grievance will come for your kind action. यहाँ से दूसरा जगह भेज देते हैं. And thereafter no follow up, no feedback. We'll never call the civilian back and ask them. There is no system that if you have complained, you have given a representation to the DM office, nobody will call you and ask whether your problem is solved or not.
Okay.
That never happens in government service. Okay. That we are implementing.
Okay.
That we are implementing.
All right.
So that way, majority of the problem we can solve. Because this grievance will be related to so many nitty-gritties. Maybe I will be able to solve. One thing is I have to listen to them. So I always listen to them, give some time. Half of their problem will be solved in listening.
When you listen, right.
Second thing is don't give false promises. Saying that they may come with one angle. They may say that, sir, I'll tell one other story. One old man came to me and say that, sir, मेरा लड़के ने मुझे यहाँ से भगा दिया, मेरा घर से भगा दिया. वेरी जेन्युइन केस ऑफ सीनियर सिटीजन्स एक्ट. आपने घर उनके दे दिए? हाँ, मेरा घर में वो रहते हैं और उन्होंने मुझे भगा दिया. तो इमीडिएटली मैंने SDM को कॉल किया, यार इसका ये भगा दिया, इसको इमीडिएटली टेकन केयर ऑफ दिस. बाद में देन SDM गया, उसके बाद देखा इट वॉज अ गेम प्लान्ड बाय द यंगर सन. यंगर सन पापा को भेजा है, जाके बोलो एल्डर सन को घर से निकालना है. He did not remove him, he is staying nearby only. घर तो ऐसे ही था. तो स्टोरी का तो डिफरेंट लेवल्स होता है, डिफरेंट एंगल्स होता है. तो वी हैव टू लिसन एंड देन आई कैन नॉट कमिट इन फ्रंट ऑफ हिम. मैं आज भी आप उसको समझ सिखा दूंगा, आपको वापस करा देंगे, पुलिस को भेजूंगा, ये नहीं कर सकता. और एंड यू विल गेट once you are in that post, when you do the inquiry, you will get multiple angles, multiple things of a single same story. यहाँ से वहाँ से अलग अलग कहानी मिलता है. Then only you can take a decision. So it takes some time, but you can definitely come to a point. Sometimes they will come and say that, sir, मुझे ये land दे दीजिएगा, मुझे ये होगा. ठीक है, हो जाएगा. But ये when a commitment given by the DM saying that हो जाएगा, they considered it as a commitment. Yes, DM ने बोला हो जाएगा. If अगर नहीं होगा, you should not commit. So these false promises should be stopped, and public grievances should be responsive. अगर ये कर सकते हैं ना, it automatically through word of mouth, it will get spread. Yes, there is an awareness, and once you do it for 4 months, and I felt like through action is better than ये वाला awareness program से अच्छा होगा action के through. Just like that child marriage issue, it was not so easy to prevent. What we did is we did not created any awareness program, नुक्कड़ नाटक बहुत किया था, but it was not effective. What we did is whenever there was a शादी, उसको arrest करते थे. We used to arrest him, put him in jail. एक ही arrest, it gets spread across the village. ये हो रहा हूँ, अभी नहीं कर सकता. अगर करेंगे ने पकड़ लेंगे. This is the it is not a punishment, it is an awareness program. I did not charge any case anything, but I will book him, keep him in the jail for one day.
Detain him kind of.
Just detain him. Even one police officer going there, it gives an information much better than the awareness.
At least there is a fear.
Yes, and at least people know that there is a law.
Yes.
ये नहीं करना चाहिए.
Yes.
So this way, through actions, if you do some awareness, that will be the better thing. That is what I am doing in that public grievance also. If I do some action saying that yes, this is the way, this is the SLA, you apply here, and then you will get, and we will call you back. आपका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया कि नहीं. अगर नहीं हुआ तो वेल मांग, वाई इट इज़ नॉट डन. अगर नहीं हुआ देन यू शुड इन्फॉर्म हिम, येस इसके कारण से नहीं हुआ. ही सेटिस्फाइड, येस सर आई एम हैप्पी. एक्चुअली मोस्ट ऑफ द टीम मेरा जो RTA एक्ट्स जो भी रिक्वेस्ट जो RTA एक्ट आते हैं, मैं उनको मेरा हियरिंग में बुलाता हूँ. एक्चुअली आप इन्फॉर्मेशन लेके क्या करना चाहते हैं? सर मेरा ये इशू था, तो इशू ये है. इट इज़ नॉट अबाउट द इन्फॉर्मेशन, इट इज़ सम अदर इशू. वो इशू सॉल्व करने के लिए एक्शन ले रहे थे. वन थिंग, one person came and he said that sir मुझे ये लैंड एक्विजिशन में जो पैसा दिया है उसका पूरा इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए. एक बार दिया, 2 बार दिया, 3 बार दिया, उसको he was not satisfied. Then I called for a hearing and then asked me what is your problem. सर मेरा बगल वालों को मुझे भी ज़्यादा पैसा मिला, मुझे कम मिला है. तो मैंने पूरा LA का शीट लेके आकर उनको समझाया इनको क्यों इसका ज़्यादा मिला, आपको क्यों इतना कम मिला, दिस इज़ दिस रीज़न. ही वॉज हैप्पी. डू यू नीड इन्फॉर्मेशन मोर? नहीं सर मैं खुश हूँ. क्या So this kind of some small ticks will.
Okay. Also, I would like to know any key initiative that you have undertaken recently, which can serve as an inspiration to other districts as well.
The child marriage, which I have already briefed, that was a initiative which we did, and which I think other DMs also should do, because this cannot be done through some documentation, through some new schemes, because schemes are there, multiple schemes are there. The only thing is the initiative of the DM, and this should be done by the eastern side of our country, Bengal, Bihar, Tripura. This is the major chunk where we have the majority of child marriages. You will be surprised, Tripura, 40% of the married girl are married before 18.
Okay.
And at
So it's a
16
big
it's
problem
fine.
over there.
At 16 it's fine. At 17 it is fine. At 12, at 13, at 12, how can you call her a girl? She's a baby. She's a child.
Right.
Child having a child.
Right.
And 12-year-old child, recently one girl I have, she had her periods 2 months back, and 3rd month she is pregnant.
Oh my God.
And she didn't know that she is pregnant, because this is the first time experience. She didn't know. So after 3 months came to know that I am pregnant. Thereafter, a 12-year-old small child, how can, and 12-year is, she is only 7th standard student. So how can you expect a 7th standard girl to rear a child, to take care of your mother-in-law, take care of the house, but you are a mother. So in that particular thing, it is very much important. DMs agar kuch kar sakte hain. Nothing. We created a small WhatsApp group, and then we listened to the teachers. When the teacher said that, sir मेरा यहाँ पे ये बच्चे, ये लड़की 7 दिन से नहीं आ रहा हूँ, हमने जाकर उनसे, मैं आपसे बात किया था. When they said that she is getting married, to try to convince them, they were not ready to listen to us. So then my second layer of CDP, then in the specialized counselors from Child Welfare Committee, DCPU, they will go. They will try to convince. If that is not happening, then I will send my DC. समझा दो इसको. नहीं हुआ, my police will go. So once you have that chain of command, this will happen only if you monitor. अगर नहीं किया, I will have a review meeting in a month. Why this happened? We had a system here. Why this happened? I took at once in a month. I call every school where the child marriage happened. I call everybody why this happened. So then there will be a responsibility, and there is a responsibility being questioned. You have not prevented, and the law says If you know that there is a child marriage happening and you have not prevented it, and if you have not taken any steps to prevent it, you can be charged with the section 12 Prevention of Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. You can be jailed for 2 years. The provisions are there, rules are there. Only thing is that you have to take initiative. This thing, if they can do, it can make so much of changes, because once you have a well matured mother, half of your child's problems will be solved. Her education, or her or his education, and growing up, everything will be solved. The poor people remains poor only because of their the next children. The children are not able to take care of their education. They are not going forward, and they completely going down. So if you have a very good mother, definitely father is definitely there. Mother is a factor. Mother is a factor. I am not saying that a mother should take care of it, but a 12-year-old mother and 21-year-old mother, obviously different.
Yes.
But your father may be to 18, 19, sometimes 20, 21, but that person was not mature. That's why this girl became pregnant.
Yes.
So if that person is also not mature and your mother is also not mature, how can you expect a boy or a girl to grow up? So if you can clean off your sibling or your future generation, half of your problems will be solved.
Right, correct.
So that place I want DMs, if they can take
if
it
they
up.
can think about making
Definitely
a
they
change.
can make a change. Definitely they can make a change.
I hope this serves as an inspiration to everyone. Thank you for being here and giving your time to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.